Hi.
MJ's cooking dinner.
Mike, this is a mic check. Can you hear us all right? Mike, can you hear us?
Very good. Two in the front.
Do you want to have them come up now, or do you want me to start?
No, I'm just letting you know that.
Correct. Just invite them, and there's enough seats.
I was just giving it to Mary LeClaire because at La Tavola.
Oh, you can dip.
Mike Richardson, can you hear us?
There's no
I can
limit to what
split.
John can do on that dance floor, right?
Okay. Noted.
Can you hear us? Oh, you can hear us? You're good?
Yes? Here's somebody.
There's two Michaels. Wow. Well, all right, there we go.
Can each of them vote?
I kind of like this that we can actually see him without looking up there.
Yeah, it is nice.
I can probably hear you all. It doesn't show, doesn't, like I think it's show, so.
We can hear you loud and clear, Mike.
I wonder what's for dinner. Good.
Okay.
I think he's gonna miss dinner.
Dinner for
Now
me
I'm
is a
going to
piece of
ask, are
grilled
there
chicken.
enough maps that we can give to anyone who might be here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, we definitely have enough.
Yeah, I just would like us to be able to, if we're looking at a visual,
When
have,
that time comes, I'll pass them out.
thank you.
Mike,
I
can
just
you hear
think
us?
It's good if we're looking at a visual to have everybody look at it and people at home be able to see it.
Mike Richardson, can you hear us?
I'm here.
Oh, you can hear us loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, we're going to be starting in
It's almost
a
6.
couple of seconds. Hold on one second.
David texted he's en route, and he said just to begin. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Good evening. Welcome to the Select Board meeting of Monday, September 15th, 2025. We're in the Wacoit Meeting Room, Mashpee Town Hall, 16 Great Neck Road North, Mashpee, Mass. We're broadcast live on local cable channel 8 and 1072 and stream live on the Town of Mashpee website. It's 6 p.m. and we'll convene in open session. Would you please join me for a Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And could you join me for a moment of silence, please? Thank you. Because there was such a short turnaround from last week to this week, the minutes aren't ready for this week, so we'll approve those next time we meet. Is there public comment for any item that's on the current agenda? Okay, then we'll move into our 6:05 public hearing. Applications by the Marketonis Group, DBA Estia, 26 Steeple Street, for the following: change of manager, change of officers and directors, issuance, transfer of stock, and change of DBA. And please.
Yes, Madam Chair. Pursuant to Mass General Law, Section 138, or Chapter 138, Section 15A, the Select Board acting on the local licensing authority for the town of Mashpee will conduct a public hearing on the following applications submitted by Marketonis Group, Inc.,
Marcantonis Group.
DBA Estia, 26 Steeple Street, change of manager, change of officers, directors, issuance, transfer of stock, change of DBA. Said hearing will be held on Monday, September 15th, 2025, at 6:05 PM in the Wacoit Meeting Room at Mashpee Town Hall, 16 Great Neck Road North, Mashpee, Mass. 02649. Questions and comments may be submitted via email to selectboard@mashpee-mass.gov prior to the hearing, or by contacting the Select Board office directly at 508-539-1401.
Good evening, Mr. Makatonis. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. So it's just taken us a little bit of time to get organized, but this is just kind of the due process of replacing my own name as the manager of record on the liquor license from previously was in my father's name, who passed away almost 2 years ago now. So we are just in the process of getting everything updated, and this was brought to my attention that it needed to be done when we went to change our DBA name, which I believe was a couple months ago we met about it, at which point we realized that there was a few other parts of the application that also needed to be updated. And yes, I'm happy to answer any questions, but I've been managing the restaurant for a number of years now, so it's, kind of business as usual for us.
If I could, Madam
Please.
Chair. The board has already addressed this once, and long story short, this went to ABCC, and they just required a little bit more information, which brought him back here.
That's what it appeared to be. Thank you very much. Are there any questions? Are there any questions from the public? Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second?
Okay.
Okay. John?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
And I'm a yes as well. Okay. Are there questions? Does the board have any questions about the application at all? Okay. So is there a motion to approve change of manager, change of officers and directors, issuance, transfer of stock, and change of DBA for the Marcantonis Group, DBA Estia, 26 Steeple Street?
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? John?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
You here for that?
I abstain.
And I'm a yes.
Thank you for your
You're all
time.
set. Thank you very much. Okay, it's time to convene the joint meeting with the Board of Library Trustees. So if the Board of Library Trustees could come up here, and I think we have plenty of seating. And you can come up around the table as well, either place, wherever you're comfortable.
There's one over here. Oh, yeah, that's good. Joan, you might want to come up here.
You get the special seat.
Is it heated?
No, never. Okay, so we'll convene the joint meeting for the discussion and possible appointment of candidate to fill vacancy on the Board of Library Trustees through May 9th, 2026 election. And welcome, Joan Lyons.
Hi, I'm Beth Giatrakis. I'm the co-chair of the Mashpee Library Board of Trustees, and we're here to request that you discuss the application of and appoint Joan Lyons to fill the vacancy on the library board, as you say, from the present time through the next election.
Thank you. And if we could back up just a tad, I apologize. I should have asked each of you to introduce yourselves, and I was moving along. So we could start with Joan.
Joan Lyons, Mashpee resident for 25 years, former trustee of the library for 9 years.
Thank you. And if we come this way?
Ruth Nickerson, library trustee.
Sandy Lahar, library trustee.
Thanks.
Beth Giatrakis, co-chair, trustee.
Okay,
Mary LeClaire, trustee.
thank you. Okay. Is there any discussion? Joan, would you like to talk about your interest or in doing this?
As I said, I was library trustee for 9 years, and the library is such a special institution. Do you ever hear a bad word about it? Never. We were a library trustee, and I quite frankly have missed it. When I was asked to rejoin it, I did. I immediately said, yes, I would like to. It's a wonderful asset to this community, and we tried very hard to keep it that way. So I'd like to be part of that.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Joan?
If I could, Madam Chair.
Please.
For those that may be wondering in terms of process, on August 14th, this office was notified of the resignation of a library trustee, and then subsequently, we were notified that the chair of the library trustees had a candidate to bring forward to this group to fill the vacant position. This is not your typical replacement. Specifically, I refer you to the Town Charter, Article 3-1, I believe it is, subsection H. So that's what brings this joint meeting together tonight for the purposes of discussing the candidate. And I believe the candidate has been in that role in the past, which is maybe one of the reasons why she was recommended.
Okay. All right. So there's no discussion? Is there a motion
I just have
to?
one question, if you
Yes,
don't mind, Chair.
please.
So she would, Joan would fill the position until
The next election.
the next election, which is
May 9th.
May 9th.
May 9th. Okay. That's it for me.
Pursuant to the provision that I referred to. Yep.
Any other questions? Okay. So is there a motion to approve the appointment of Joan Lyons to fill the vacancy on the Library Board of Trustees through May 9th, 2026, through the
So
election?
moved.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay. And start over here with Mrs. Nickerson. They're voting as well, right? Yes. Would you like to? So we have a first and a second, and we're doing a roll call vote to support the nomination of Joan Lyons.
Oh, you want me to say my name?
No, just yes if you approve.
Yes, absolutely. She'd be great.
Thank you.
Do we approve the motion as the select board? and
Yes,
then
it's
they
a,
do
it's a
sign-
joint.
Meeting.
It's a
So we do it
joint.
all at once?
Yes, sir.
That was kind of my question, all right.
Sorry, I should have clarified that.
I'm fine.
Yes.
Yes.
David Whedon, yes.
John Cotton, yes.
Tracy Wilson, yes.
Mary LeClaire, yes.
And I'm a yes as well. Okay. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for stepping up, Joan. I know we really appreciate it, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, you can adjourn your meeting,
Thank you.
the trustees.
So-
Oh, so,
Could you make a motion
I
to
would like
adjourn
to-
the trustees' meeting?
I would like to make a motion to adjourn the trustees meeting, the library trustees meeting.
And all in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very
Thank you.
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Communications and correspondence? Old business? New business certification of hiring process for entry-level firefighter, paramedic, Jack Howard.
Yes, Madam Chair, there should be a memo from the fire chief, and he has attested, as I have, as well as HR, that all of the policies and procedures of the town have been complied with, so this merely certifies the process.
Okay, thank you. Is there a motion to approve the certification of the hiring process for entry-level firefighter, paramedic, Jack Howard?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? David?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Okay, public comment for any item not on the agenda.
Thank you.
Sue Dangle.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. I wanted first to extend an enormous thank you to Mr. Collins, to you and your staff, and Mark Drainville from GHD for putting together a series of informational workshops for residents to be engaged in the process of making the design for the Mashpee-Wakeby cluster system the best it can be. It was really something to behold. I couldn't be here in person, but I've watched it several times, actually. It was a really great experience, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 that you're doing. Today, I actually posted the meeting video with minute markers so that people who are afraid of looking at a 2-hour meeting might go to a certain spot and look at what is important to them. And they will see the amazing work that we are doing and what's going on with the project. I also wanted to let you all know that I had the pleasure of attending the APCC annual meeting yesterday and heard the keynote speaker, the Massachusetts DEP Commissioner Bonnie Heupel, who is working very hard to protect SRF funding for our towns and for the Commonwealth. This is the exact funding that's used to provide 0% loans with 25% forgiveness for wastewater projects. She was very clear that she has been able to give us a good feeling that the monies that have been appropriated for the Mashpee-Wakeby cluster system for last year's IUP are safe. However, she did indicate that there will be significantly less money for 2026 and perhaps beyond. And since we are on the IUP for this project and the funds are secure, the time to act is really right now. And thank you all for voting in that direction. I wanted to let you also know that on Thursday night, Mashpee Clean Waters, Mary Adams Oleksak, Rosa Whiting, and myself will be hosting a discussion on Zoom. It's entitled, I wanted to make sure I got it right. It's entitled 10 Things You Should Know About Mashpee's Waters. It's not really designed to talk about the cluster system, but more about where we've been, where we're going, and why it's important to not lose funding. And lastly, I sent a note to Mr. Collins this morning. There are leaflets that are going around being stuck indoors of people who are in the sewer area. It's full of misinformation. I hate to say it, but these things are not true. And I just wanted to enter it into the record, and hopefully for the next 1 or 2 sessions that we have with regard to the project, these can be addressed. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Okay. Liaison reports.
So the Environmental Oversight Committee met recently, and we did discuss, we didn't take a formal vote or position or anything on this collection system proposal, although by the members present at that meeting, which there was a majority, the sentiment was that, it's a positive path forward. And that's kind of based on the fact that the current condition of the Mashpee Wakeby ponds and the urgency to try and preserve and protect that. We thought it was a viable path forward. My only comment we're not there yet. All right, that's fine.
Okay. Anything else? Other reports? Okay, and I don't have one at this time either. Town manager updates, distribution of,
Sorry, Madam
please.
Only, because I was just going to, water quality updates.
Oh,
I'm just thinking this is a water quality update, in my opinion.
it is. We have it in two places, so it's really, it's fine to discuss it neither, since what follows is the town manager's updates of the visual aid for Article 4. So we can call it a water quality update, and we will give it to Mr. Collins to update
All I
us.
want to say is it's compliment the map. This is exactly what I was hoping for, and I think it's going to be exactly what the public is looking for. It's very clear, very transparent, and yes, you can smile now. So, Mr. Collins.
I'm just glad to end the discussion.
And that's it for me.
One question, and back to the water quality updates. I think in the last couple of meetings, we talked about reaching out. This is relative to the airport transitioning over to the base. I think I had suggested that we reach out to Falmouth, Mashpee, and Falmouth and Sandwich, and I completely overlooked Bourne. And I didn't know if Bourne had a position or took a position on that proposal. But if they were also willing to do a joint letter or shared our sentiments on the proposal, then it would be encourageable to include Bourne as well, I think, as an directly affected community, to see what their position is.
I agree with you, sir. I don't believe we did contact Bourne. We did not. We will.
I can certainly contact them, but the town manager is going to be meeting with the managers on Thursday. So hopefully they'll all be together and we can ask them at one time. But if not, I will certainly get in touch with Bourne on their comments and get an answer back from Sandwich and Falmouth as regard to coming in and joining in a letter.
Appreciate that.
And that meeting, sir, is this Thursday.
Excellent.
And may I ask, how time-sensitive would the letter be? When do we need to have that out?
I don't think it's they've already, Mass Development, from my understanding, has been engaged. So I think, but to David's point, let's have the communication. If they're all on board, the next meeting or the meeting after, as soon as we can get a draft, in my opinion, would be, let's get it going.
Yeah, and Sandwich and ourselves have already sent letters, so
Correct.
this is just backing it up with a group effort.
Madam Chair?
Please.
On the same matter, it might be worth reaching out to Mass Development to see what their process is and where this is at in their process, and what options there may be for us to chime in during their process and procedure.
Mass Development.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So everybody has this. Tracy, you, I believe, had questions about the visual before. Does this address your questions?
Yes, actually, we had seen the draft had come in.
Okay.
In real time in the meeting. The initial map didn't have, it had scale, but it didn't have the level of detail here. So I found the map that was shared in real time at last meeting and this one both well-detailed
Okay.
and straightforward. So thank you for putting this together. And then I noticed the addition too of the line of vegetation,
Mm-hmm.
like the buffer of what would be. So I think people would really appreciate that additional detail as well.
Thank
So, thank you.
Okay.
Madam Chair, one suggestion I had was that that portion that drops down to the south on the drawing is labeled as a staging area, the triangular piece here.
Okay.
And so I think the way it's currently proposed is that it's going to be used as a staging area to do the construction, and then once that's done, that's going to be revegetated to return to natural conditions. And so if there could be kind of a isolated color or type of line drawn to reflect that, I think that may comfort people to show that, you know, we're going to try to attempt to restore it to natural conditions, and that's not that particular area where it's kind of substantial. It will be returned to a vegetated woodland as soon as possible.
The only problem, sir, is we're not going to be able to get it in the book.
Well, you can't do it in color.
And we're not going to be able to do it in color, but what we can possibly do is have a visual aid on hand for town meeting.
If something's on the screen that can just be spoken to, I think that's all I was looking for, is just something
I
like that.
can work on
just
that.
to help.
I just can't change the
Sure.
the
That's
book,
understandable.
but we'll work on that.
And I think the visual aids that you had for the meeting, the informational meeting, having those at town meeting will be really useful, because those can be in color, whereas
Yes,
this needs to go
and what we
into-
can also do, sir, is we can also put it up on a stand for those that come in for early voting, just so they can see it.
Okay. All right, at this time, I'll consider a motion to enter into executive session.
So move.
Just state the reason.
Motion of the Select Board, I move the Select Board enter into executive session in accordance with the Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A3, to discuss strategy with respect to litigation if the chair declares an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the litigating position of the public body in the following case: Balser versus Bonvy, et cetera, Land Court, number 23, docket number 23, MISC 00436, parentheses, RBF, close parentheses, and in accordance with the Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A6, to consider the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property if the chair declares that an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the negotiating position of the public body with respect to the purchase of 9, 17, 25, and 33 Pickle Cove Road, Mashpee. The board will not convene in open session
We need a second.
or reconvene.
Second.
Okay. In my opinion, holding this discussion in open session would have a detrimental effect on the board's litigating position, and further would have a detrimental effect on the negotiating position of the board. We need a roll call vote. John?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Is there a motion that we move? Oh, I'm sorry, we're good. I was going to say that we're not going to reconvene. Okay, thank you.